Hello, hello. So over the weekend, I did something that I've been waiting over 4 years to do. I finally got another tattoo. Now, like I said, this is a tattoo that I've been waiting over 4 years to get. I got it in the exact spot I always imagined it, in the exact, almost the exact font that I've always imagined it, but I'll get into that later. And I think it's absolutely perfect. Today is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is day 5 with the tattoo, and I think it's looking pretty good. It's definitely had its moments where like ink feels off and it gets red and stuff, but that's normal. I also got to go with 2 of my best friends, and they also got tattoos that were sort of similar to mine in a way. And these tattoos are so special to the 3 of us. They're different and they mean something different to the 3 of us, but they also mean something very similar to the 3 of us. And this isn't my first tattoo, like I said. I got a tattoo back in 2016, so almost 6 years ago now. And here is actually a very bad quality Snapchat video from when I got that first tattoo. This time it was a completely different tattoo in a completely different spot. I feel like it was a bit bigger, this new tattoo I got, and I know I'm just stalling and waiting, so without further ado, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen this already multiple times, but if you haven't, here is the tattoo reveal. So like I said, today is day 5. I think it's looking pretty good considering there are still like little pieces of ink that are like peeling off and stuff, and I'm definitely taking care of it, probably a bit more than I'm supposed to just because it's so special that I don't want to ruin it. If you couldn't read it before, it says you don't have to be invincible, and there is an entire story behind this. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is actually a lyric to a David Archuleta song, and I've made it absolutely no secret that I am a major David Archuleta fan, always have been. And this song is called Invincible, and it's my favorite song of his ever, and it came out in 2017. And the thing is, what also happened in 2017 was that this was a time, a lot of things happened to lead up to this, but basically, where I worked at Disney, at a Disney store, the one I worked at the time closed. And this closure, it wasn't completely surprising, honestly. I think a lot of us kind of expected it, but it still felt shocking either way. And this came after a lot of things had already been lost. I lost 2 dance studios for 2 different reasons. I was no longer working at my other job, and I lost the friends that came with that job. So this Disney store closing was sort of just the last straw for me and for my mental health. So basically, once this store closed, even though I actually did get rehired at a different Disney store that was a little further from where I lived but wasn't super far, and I was happy to be rehired, but when the time came to actually start working at this new store, my mental health had just plummeted to the point where after literally probably a shift or 2, I realized that I couldn't be the cast member that they needed me to be, so I decided to quit. And the decision to quit was always something that for a while I was unsure about, because I was like, I feel like this is what I need to do. This is what is best for me to do. But at the same time, why am I letting this plummeting mental health decide what I do and take over my life to the point where I can't even work now because of it? But that's just where I was. That was the situation I was in. I did quit, but I wrestled with it because I felt like that was maybe a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe, maybe it's just not a good thing that I let the mental health win. And then I re-listened to Invincible. Now, this song had already come out before my store closed. However, it wasn't until I was in this bad mental health situation that I really heard the lyrics and felt the lyrics. I related to this song more than anything, probably more than any song I'd ever related to. Because the point of the song isn't that it's called Invincible, but it's not saying that anyone is invincible. It's saying you don't have to be invincible. And so many lyrics in that song are just so perfect for that situation that I was in at the time, and also for situations since then. It's almost become like a life motto in a way, saying you don't have to be invincible. You know, some of the other lyrics in that song are take a step, even if you fall, it ain't over yet. Another lyric I love from that song is you'll never know how strong you are until you're strong enough to let your armor fall. Like, that could have been the tattoo, honestly. That lyric I absolutely love. But it just felt special to have the word invincible tattooed on me along with the you don't have to be, because that was always like the thinking, especially during that time. So now for the font. So I always imagined this tattoo in that kind of cursive font, that top font you see there where it says you don't have to be. That's always what I imagined the tattoo as. However, my friends who are also major David Archuleta fans, who also got David Archuleta lyric tattoos, really wanted their tattoos in David's handwriting. So long story short, one of my friends actually met David not too long ago and asked him to write out these words and lyrics for us to get tattooed, and he did it because he is incredible. So the reason that the word invincible looks a lot different from the top part is because David actually wrote that. And it is so incredibly special for so many. I mean, it's special anyway, but the fact that David wrote it out specifically for this tattoo makes it even more special. So yeah, that is my new tattoo and the big story behind it. I told you there was a story. And now I have this little motto of mine forever on me, exactly where I wanted it, and even better than I imagined. So yeah, tell me, do you have any tattoos? Do you have any music related tattoos or any quotes, mottos? What kind of tattoo do you have, or what kind of tattoo do you want? I am super curious, so please let me know in the comments. And yeah, so if you enjoyed, please make sure you subscribe and hit like if you liked. I make new videos every Tuesday, or I try to. I know today is not Tuesday when I'm posting this because I'm literally filming this on Wednesday. But I try for every Tuesday, at least once a week, okay? And I will see you all next time. Hello. Oh, I showed it. Oops. Gotta start that again.